So Psychology Today published an article that probably will have zero impact on Lauren and Daria, Ron.
Okay.
I don't think they've ever been guilty of over-polite communication. You're both polite,
Yeah.
but not overly polite.
No.
You're both pretty direct.
It kind of depends.
But is being direct not polite? I don't think so.
I think in some cases being direct is more polite because then there's no
That's exactly right.
miscommunication.
That's exactly right. Being direct is not rude.
They don't understand, Ron.
Just because I'm saying something
It's
you don't
how
want to
you say
hear
it.
doesn't mean I'm being rude.
Well, a while back, wasn't Lauren on the phone trying to get some records or something, and she was like overly polite about.
That's called a customer service voice.
Yes, exactly.
Syrupy sweet Lauren is a thing that happens only in certain circumstances. I've heard a recording of it. It's like, hi, it's me, Lauren. How are you?
Yeah, I was trying to receive something. You got to be nice to these people, Brian.
But I guess according to Psychology Today, overly polite communication can lead to misunderstandings.
I
So-
could see that.
Yeah, because you're beating around the bush. You're not really saying what you want to say.
Well, but you're being so kind. Love your neighbor, Lauren. Love them with kindness. Puts heaping
Sometimes
coals.
loving
of-
means telling the truth.
And doesn't, like, we joke about, come alongside and partner with us. Isn't that, like, overly kind
It is.
instead of saying the truth?
I think it is in some respects.
As Dave would say, what does he say? Pony up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says here, excessive politeness can muddy the waters in communication, that your job isn't to soften the blow when delivering bad news to the extent that you leave others feeling confused about your intentions. But there's good reasons why people do this, like me.
Yeah, they don't want to hurt other people's
Yeah.
feelings. They don't want to be seen as rude. But again, just because I'm saying something that you don't want to hear, like if you ask me to do something and I genuinely don't have time for it, you might get upset that I can't help you with this, but I'm not being rude. I'm just being honest about the amount of time I have to spare.
Yeah, people do this because they fear conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Ron has openly confessed to that before.
Oh, yeah.
They desire to please. Stop convicting me, Lauren.
I didn't say anything.
And cultural norms sometimes
That's true.
create excessive politeness. But this can lead to unresolved issues, misinterpretation, and frustration and resentment. Like even, I'm so bad at this. I'm working on it, okay? I don't know why I'm this way. But there have been times in recent history where like I thought I was super clear about how I felt about something. And Sarah would be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea you felt that way.
Mm.
Because when I would deliver my feelings to her, they would be so sugary sweet and excessively polite that they would be devoid of all their actual meaning.
Yeah, you kind of like make up for your feelings instead of just say, this is what I feel, but you make excuses for your feelings.
And you tap dance around them.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like maybe, I don't know, I feel a little bit hurt by that or something.
So
Maybe.
have you ever been that way, Lauren?
I don't think so.
If your mom was here, she'd probably spit out her breakfast or something when she heard.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem for me.
Where does that come from?
Not sure, honestly.
Because you have a way, and Daria, you have this too, where you're able to communicate directly without having someone feel like you hate them. Because I've met people who are direct and they're just not nice.
Yeah, there are some.
For me, it came from, I was incredibly shy in high school, and I didn't like not feeling seen or heard. So it was just a lot of practice of, no, this is how I communicate. This is how I tell people what I need and what I want.
Because when you didn't do that, you were not getting what you needed or wanted.
Correct.
And so it was learned experience for you.
Yeah.
But how do you do it in a way, because this is where I don't think this article did a good job. Because I think you take two people saying the same message. One could sound like the biggest jerk you've ever met, and the other could be like I've thanked you before, Lauren, for being direct with me and helping me see something that I couldn't see. So how do you do it?
I don't know. I think you have to actually care about the person you're talking to.
But how do you communicate? Is that just like a collective, like you've invested enough in an individual that you can make a withdrawal, so to speak, without losing credibility, or what?
No, I don't think so. I think it's in the words that you choose to say and how you say those words.
I try to cushion, for lack of a better word, a blow with a compliment.
Yeah.
if someone has an idea or something, and it's a good idea, it's just not going to work. Like, just, hey, thank you so much. That is a great idea. Unfortunately, I just don't think we can for XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, that was nice. I'm okay with it, and I feel better already about my dumb idea.
Yeah, or like you encourage them around it. So if I was saying like, Brian, I know you feel this way about this, and I really appreciate that about you, and I know you put a lot of thought and effort into it, but I just don't think that's going to work for the show this morning because of this.
Yeah.
Right.
And see, I think we lose sight of when you focus only on you're supposed to love your neighbor. And Paul even talks about in Romans 12 about loving your enemy so much that it's like drives them crazy, essentially. It's like burning coals in their head.
Yeah.
That does not mean that it's good for us to so syrupy sweet, be nice to people that we're not clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it.
I didn't say anything
We're
about
all-
you.
We are all growing.
Yeah, I'm
It is
working
okay.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
It is.
Ron.
Yeah, it is. When you're a people pleaser, it's
Yeah.
you don't want to say something that might be uncomfortable,
Yes.
but it's better to be uncomfortable up front than how much more uncomfortable it would be when you have to explain a week later that they didn't understand what you mumbled through.
Thanks, Ron.
We're working on it.
We are. Hey, don't forget, subscribe to this channel so you never miss a new video. Like and subscribe. Slam the button. Whatever they tell you, just slam it. All right? Thanks.